Hello Pokemon trainers, I'm still super excited for Sun and Moon. Well, we all are. All the games have some unique features, and I have a few favorite features that I'd really like to see in the new games. So let's get right into it. So the very first feature I want is a Pokemon Center that is also a gym. We meet Nurse Joy in every game, yet we've never seen her outside a Pokemon Center. Or if we have, it was so unmemorable that I don't remember it at all. It would be nice to at least have one Nurse Joy with a personality. It could work so well in an island region. Just imagine a small island with just a small village and a Pokemon Center that doubles as a gym. It makes sense that people would take on several jobs because there's so few people living there. And if there aren't many visitors to the island, then having a gym battle once in a while won't disturb her job as a nurse. So naturally Nurse Joy would be the gym leader. And from the first Sun and Moon announcement, we know that the Pokemart is once again inside the center. So maybe the shopkeeper could be the gym trainer we battled before getting to Nurse Joy. For Pokemon we all know Chansey, Audino, and Wigglytuff would be the obvious choices as they've all been working at Pokemon centers with Nurse Joy in the anime. I really want this to happen. The second feature I want is to see some familiar faces, namely Phoebe and Watson from Hoenn. Sapphire was my first ever Pokemon game, so of course I love the Hoenn region and the people living there. Phoebe and Watson are both wearing Hawaiian-looking clothes, and they could easily have some connection to the Alola region. I mean, they're both island regions, so maybe they're not that far away from each other. I always think it's fun to see some familiar faces in games, like how we meet Jasmine in Sinnoh and Cynthia in Unova. I'd really enjoy seeing my friends from Hoenn. Or maybe at least for them to get mentioned, so we can learn if they really do have some connections to Alola. I don't see the third feature I want happening anytime soon, but I would really like to ride on my Pokémon. They've done a bit of it in Gen 6, with Go-Go and Sharpedo and those. I love it so much, but it's not enough. I want more. But of course I understand that it will be hard to make all those models for every single Pokémon. But I just want it so badly. I mean, why travel by foot when you could be riding your Venusaur? And sure, I love seeing Lapras, cause it's awesome, but I want to see my Feraligatr too. So I watched the Pokemon anime and the whole XY and Z series are really good. Apart from epic battles, my favorite thing to watch is Serena performing in showcases. I absolutely adored Pokemon contests in the original 3 games, and even more in Diamond and Pearl. Unfortunately, the contests in Aura's remakes weren't exactly great. I want a better variation of it, and I really want to be able to win those princess keys. They're so pretty, I want them. Showcases in the anime have lots of different types of challenges, and they could all be made into awesome minigames. There would definitely be enough variation for it to not get boring quickly. I wish they had put it in X and Y, but since they didn't, I wanted it in Sun and Moon. And the last feature I want is Pokemon in the overworld. We always get a few, like a couple of Zigzagoon and Esper hanging around in town, and even fewer special ones that we can interact with and capture, like Snorlax. And it's more of those special ones I want. But not just tied into the story like Snorlax is. I want random Pokemon walking around in areas where they live, and I want to be able to capture them, like in the Ranger games. The world just seems so much more alive when you can see Pokemon walking around in it. Even if they only did it to a few common Pokemon in each area, that would be enough for me. So they wouldn't have to make overworld models for every single Pokemon. I guess it would be a bit like the DexNav feature in Auras, but I want it better than Auras did it, if you know what I mean. I don't just want to sneak up on Pokemon, I want to see them just hanging out. Or whatever Pokemon do in the wild. Like I said, just to make the world seem even bigger and better and more alive. It would be awesome. So those are the features I'd like. For some of them, there are lots of great things that could happen in Pokemon games. I'm sure Game Freak will bring us something awesome. If you have an idea of what you'd like, then feel free to leave a comment. And while you're at it, I'd appreciate a like on the video. Thanks for watching and stay awesome everyone!